ऐ वसुदेवज देवकी नन्दना वेणुविशारदा पाहि हरे करकमलावृता चारु सुचन्दना नारीजन प्रिय कृष्ण भजे.
From untruth lead us unto truth. From darkness lead us unto light. From death lead us unto life eternal. O thou self-revealing one, sustain us by light of thy benign countenance.
जय जय गोकुल वन्द्या जय जय बहुजन मान्या सुललिता अति सुंदरा देवकी नंदना मुरहर वेणु विशारदा निरंजन राम सोदरा चिन्मया सुकोमला पूतनि संहारा मुरली मनोहर श्री मधुसूदन जय जय कृष्ण भजे गोपाल कृष्ण हरे. गोकुल नंदन मुनिजन वंदन गिरिधर माधवा मदन मनोहर अच्युत केशव रुक्मिणी वल्लभा. गोकुल नंदन मुनिजन वंदन गिरिधर माधवा मदन मनोहर अच्युत केशव रुक्मिणी वल्लभा. कृष्ण 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 हरे.
Ensconced in the heart of Mumbai, this beautiful Nanda Gokula is Lord Shri Krishna's abode, depicting his life story. Such was the persona of this playful one, that in grandeur and warmth he outshined the sun through everything he did and did not, said and said not. He showed that he was beyond all, the only one. Welcome to Gokul. Situated in Mumbai, Sion, the temple is managed by Sri Gopalakrishna Trust of the BSKB Association. The Gokul Temple, which follows the architectural idiom of the South Indian temple style in Hindu temple architecture, is based on a Chaturshra design. The entrance of this iconic temple is adorned by a majestic Gopura. On both sides of the main doors, installed at the entrance, are two beautifully sculpted statues of Dwarapalakas, Jaya and Vijaya, based on Hoysala style and created by sculptors of Karkala. Jaya and Vijaya, who are the two Dwarapalakas of the abode of Lord Vishnu, are both four-armed. The awe-inspiring wooden doors, the Mahadwaras, installed at the entrance have 28 frames, beautifully decorated by intricate wooden carvings depicting Lord Krishna's childhood. The beautifully carved wooden doors follow the Hoysala style of wooden carving. Every frame has a wonderful story to tell, and you may not be faulted if you get stranded here. Lord Shri Krishna, the 8th avatar of Lord Vishnu, is revered as the supreme being and the embodiment of divine love and wisdom. From his very childhood, Krishna displayed extraordinary heroics that left everyone in awe. His childhood was filled with incredible feats and adventures. One of his most well-known heroics was the slaying of the demon Putana. Apart from Putana, Krishna slayed many other demons. Kamsa, the uncle of Lord Krishna, was determined to kill Krishna as he had received a prophecy that Krishna would be the cause of his death. To eliminate Krishna, Kamsa sent various demons to Vrindavan, where Krishna resided during his childhood. You will see in these beautiful carvings depiction of the slaying Dhenukasura, Bakasura, Shakatasura, Keshi and Putana. However, in each encounter, Krishna effortlessly defeated and eliminated them, showcasing his divine powers and protection over Vrindavan and its residents. Many remarkable incidents like the banishing of the serpent Kalinga, Krishna's love for his friends and playmates and his playful pastimes with the gopis who considered him the epitome of charm and divine love are depicted here in these beautiful frames of the Mahadwaras. Also depicted is Lord Krishna's and Mother Yashoda's special and affectionate bond. Yashoda was Krishna's foster mother and she loved him deeply. She played an essential role in Krishna's childhood and upbringing. Yashoda took care of Krishna with great devotion, showering him with unconditional love and affection. Krishna in turn adored Yashoda and considered her as his own mother. Above the Mahadwaras is an exquisitely carved wooden carving of Mahavishnu in Sheshashayana posture. Lord Vishnu rests in the serpent bed of Sheshashayana in the celestial ocean known as Ksirasagara. The Tower of Gopura is built on 5 bases that are vertically oriented consistent with Dravidian architecture. The carefully crafted stupas are constructed with special material to give it a magnificent look. The Gopura is built in accordance with Agama that each individual temple follows. Additionally, they are constructed based on the Vastu and the Shilpa Shastra. In building the temple's Gopuram, there is a rule that as the main temple center is approached, the size of the doors must be reduced. That explains why a temple has outer ones that are very massive and tall, and inner ones that are smaller. This is a symbolic way of explaining the process of sanctification in a spiritual journey. As you enter the main lobby of the temple, you witness the grandeur of wooden carvings and murals in the main hall, depicting inspiring scenes from the Puranas carved to microscopic accuracy. The grand hall is immense with immaculate lighting, evoking a sense of calmness and enhancing the ambience of the place. Right as you enter, you will find Udupi Sri Krishna with his churning rod at the center and 2 beautiful frames, one depicting Vedavyasa dictating Mahabharata to Ganapati and the other Maharishi Valmiki writing the Ramayana on the either side of the Udupi Kadagolu Krishna frame. Lord Vedavyasa, the author of the Mahabharata, wanted to document the events of the epic for future generations. But he needed a skilled and quick-witted scribe who could keep up with his dictation. Vedavyasa sought the help of Lord Ganesha, the elephant-headed deity and the remover of obstacles. Ganapati, being the embodiment of wisdom and knowledge, agreed to assist Vedavyasa on one condition. He asked Vedavyasa to recite the entire Mahabharata continuously without any pause or breaks. The divine collaboration between the sage and the deity resulted in the creation of the voluminous and profound text that we know today as the Mahabharata. Udupi Kadagolu Krishna is Lord Krishna, as worshipped in the town of Udupi, located in the southern state of Karnataka, India. The deity of Udupi Sri Krishna is housed in the famous Udupi Sri Krishna Matha. Sage Valmiki is the ancient poet who is credited with writing the epic Hindu scripture, the Ramayana. The Ramayana is a tale of adventure, love and heroism, and it is considered one of the 2 major Sanskrit epics of ancient Indian literature, the other being the Mahabharata. The Ramayana narrates the story of Lord Rama, his wife Sita and his loyal devotee Hanuman as they embark on a journey to rescue Sita from the demon king Ravana. It is believed that sage Valmiki composed the Ramayana in Sanskrit around 500 BCE. His masterpiece continues to be revered and cherished by people around the world. In the temple hall, each wooden mural, intricately designed and meticulously crafted, tells you a story and you can immerse yourself in it for hours. From Vasudeva's journey carrying baby Krishna in a basket under Shesha's protection to his birth in the jails of Mathura. From the depiction of all the mischievous and playful deeds of Lord Krishna, like stealing of butter as Yadu Nandana, to his dance atop the hood of the mighty Kalinga, and to the lifting of the Govardhan mountain, to protecting the people of Vrindavan from the wrath of Indra. The murals carry the life story of the dark-skinned flautist adorning a peacock feather in his hair. You will also find the beautiful depictions of the story of Semantaka Gem and Jambavati Kalyana, Lord Krishna's Tulabhara and the tragic tale of Draupadi's Vastraharan and Sri Krishna's divine intervention. The frames depicting the scenes of Gita Upadesha, Gajendra Moksha and Krishna's love for Sudama convey the importance of genuine love and surrender to the divine, and the understanding that all actions must be performed selflessly and in alignment with one's dharma. The beautiful frames depicting Srinivasa Kalyanotsava and the Vishwarupa Darshana are outstanding examples of exemplary woodwork. There are many stories from Lord Krishna's life which are depicted here. The story of Lord Krishna's birth in jail is a significant event in Hindu mythology. Lord Krishna was born in Mathura to Devaki and Vasudeva. However, at the time of Krishna's birth, Devaki and Vasudeva were imprisoned by Devaki's wicked brother, King Kansa. It was prophesied that the eighth son of Devaki would be Kansa's downfall, so he imprisoned the couple as a precaution. Despite being in jail, Lord Krishna's divine powers ensured that he would fulfill his purpose and bring about the downfall of Kansa and his tyranny. Lord Vasudeva carrying Krishna across the river Yamuna is a remarkable incident in Hindu mythology. Understanding the divine nature of his son, Vasudeva, following divine guidance, undertook a perilous journey to ensure Krishna's safety. Despite the heavy rain and the flooded Yamuna river, Vasudeva carried baby Krishna in a wicker basket on his head and step by step waded through the treacherous waters. Krishna's Leela encompasses a wide range of enchanting tales and exploits. From his childhood in Vrindavan, where he played mischievous pranks on the cowherd boys and stole butter from the gopis or cowherd girls, to his teenage years in Mathura, where he danced with the gopis and played the flute to enchant them. Krishna's Leela showcases his divine persona and multifaceted character. This frame depicts the slaying of Kaliya. According to the story, the powerful serpent Kaliya dwelled in the Yamuna river, poisoning the water and terrorizing the residents of Vrindavan. One day, Lord Krishna, as a young boy, decided to confront Kaliya and put an end to his mischief. Krishna jumped into the river and engaged in a fierce battle with Kaliya. The serpent tried to coil and crush Krishna, but Krishna, displaying his divine powers, danced on Kaliya's multiple hoods effortlessly. Eventually, Krishna subdued Kaliya and ordered him to leave the river and the town. The story of Lord Krishna and the Govardhana Hill is a popular tale from Hindu mythology. It is known as the Govardhana Leela, or the lifting of Govardhanagiri. According to the legend, once the people of Vrindavan decided to offer their worship to the rain god Indra to ensure proper rainfall for their crops and livelihood. However, Lord Krishna advised them to redirect their devotion to Govardhana Hill instead, as it was the hill that provided them with fertile soil, grazing land for their cows and natural resources. The people of Vrindavan, trusting Krishna's words, followed his instructions and prepared a grand feast in honor of the Govardhana Hill. In response, Lord Indra became furious and unleashed a torrential downpour upon Vrindavan, endangering the lives and livelihoods of the residents. Seeing this, Lord Krishna, with his divine powers, lifted the entire Govardhana Hill on his little finger to shield the people and their cattle from the incessant rain and lightning. Rukmini, wife of Lord Krishna, keeps insisting on Krishna securing the precious gemstone Semantaka Mani, which possesses significant supernatural powers. Ultimately, one fine day, Krishna agrees to get it for her and goes in search of it. During the intense search, he comes to know that it is with Jambavan and approaches him. Jambavan does not recognize Lord Krishna, hence refuses to give the gemstone. This results in a battle between the two. But upon realizing Lord Krishna's true identity, Jambavan surrenders and becomes his steadfast ally. He gives him the precious gemstone and requests Lord Krishna to marry his daughter Jambavati. This beautiful union is depicted here. One day, the two wives of Lord Krishna, Satyabhama and Rukmini, had an argument about whose love was greatest towards Lord Krishna. Both decided to approach Lord Krishna and posed him this difficult question. He said that both had equal love towards him. Determined to prove that her devotion was greater, Satyabhama approached Lord Krishna and requested him to allow her to perform Atulabhara, which is a unique ceremony in which a person is weighed against valuable items, and the equivalent weight of those items is then offered as a donation. Although surprised by Satyabhama's request, Lord Krishna agreed to fulfill her desire. A large scale was set up and Lord Krishna was asked to sit on one pan of the scale, and Satyabhama placed all her valuable items like gold, precious gems and other riches on the other weighing pan of the scale. Despite her efforts at augmenting the valuable items, Krishna's side continued to be heavier. When it is Rukmini's turn, she goes out and gets a single leaf of the sacred tulsi and places it on the scale. Then she takes 3 rounds around the scale in which Lord Krishna was sitting on one side and the tulsi leaf on the other, and prostrates before them. To everyone's astonishment, the scale seating Lord Krishna goes up. Realizing the divine significance of the tulsi leaf and Lord Krishna's humility, Satyabhama's pride is shattered. She realizes that wealth and material possessions hold no value in the eyes of Lord Krishna compared to true devotion and pure love. Draupadi Vastraharan is a significant event that took place in the Indian epic Mahabharata. It refers to the disrobing of Draupadi, the wife of the Pandavas, in the royal court of Hastinapura. During a game of dice, the Pandavas lost everything, including themselves and their wife Draupadi, to the Kauravas. As a result, Duryodhana, the eldest Kaurava, ordered Draupadi to be brought to the court and attempted to strip her of her sari. However, through Lord Krishna's divine intervention, Draupadi's sari kept extending, saving her honor. This event plays a crucial role in the narrative of the Mahabharata and highlights the various injustices and conflicts that unfolded during the epic. This mural depicting Gita Upadesh refers to the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, which is a conversation between Lord Krishna and the warrior Arjuna that takes place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. In this dialogue, Lord Krishna imparts spiritual wisdom and guidance to Arjuna, who is facing moral dilemmas and doubts about participating in the Mahabharata war. The Gita Upadesha encompasses various philosophical and ethical teachings, including the concepts of duty, righteousness, selflessness, and the paths to spiritual liberation. The story of Bhakta Sudama is a popular tale from Hindu mythology. Sudama was a childhood friend of Lord Krishna and grew up together in the village of Vrindavan. Despite the stark differences in their social statuses, Sudama being poor and Krishna being a prince, their friendship remained strong. The story of Lord Srinivasa Kalyanam is a significant part of Hindu mythology and is often depicted here. Kalyanam refers to a divine marriage or wedding ceremony. The story revolves around Lord Srinivasa, also known as Lord Venkateshwara, and his marriage with goddess Padmavati. Once Gajendra, the king of elephants, was enjoying himself in a beautiful lake along with his family and friends. Suddenly, a crocodile clamped onto his leg and started dragging him into the water. Gajendra tried his best to escape but was unable to free himself from the crocodile's grip. In his distress, Gajendra called out to Lord Vishnu for help. Lord Vishnu, hearing his devotee's plea, immediately mounted his mount, Garuda, and rushed to Gajendra's aid. As the battle between the crocodile and Gajendra persisted, Gajendra managed to pull a lotus flower from the lake and offered it to Lord Vishnu as a symbol of devotion. Pleased with Gajendra's devotion, Lord Vishnu appeared before him and swiftly severed the crocodile's head with his Sudarshan Chakra. Gajendra, now liberated from the crocodile's grip, expressed his gratitude to Lord Vishnu and composed a beautiful hymn in praise of the Lord. The mural depicting Vishwarupa Darshana, also known as the cosmic form or universal form, is a significant event described in the Bhagavad Gita. It occurs when Lord Krishna reveals his divine and universal form to Arjuna, a warrior and disciple on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This form showcases Lord Krishna's divine power, grandeur and cosmic nature. It includes countless faces, eyes, arms and divine beings from various realms. It represents the interconnectedness of all beings and the divine essence that permeates the universe. The surrounding walls of the temple's main lobby depict the Dashavatara of Lord Vishnu, all made from gold and silver plating. Dashavatara, also known as the 10 avatars or incarnations of Lord Vishnu, are 10 divine manifestations that are believed to have been taken by Lord Vishnu over different ages to restore balance and protect the universe from various threats. Each avatar serves a specific purpose and holds symbolic significance. 1. Matsya Avatar was taken by Lord Vishnu during the Satya Yuga when a demon named Hayagriva stole the Vedas. Lord Vishnu appeared as a fish to rescue the Vedas and humanity from the great flood. Matsya is described to have rescued the first man, Manu, from a great deluge. Matsya Avatara symbolizes the first life force when there was only water and no earth. 2. In Kurma Avatar, Lord Vishnu manifested as a giant tortoise during the churning of the cosmic ocean. He provided support by becoming a base for the Mount Mandara, allowing gods and demons to churn the celestial ocean of milk known as Samudra Mantana and obtain the nectar of immortality. 3. Varaha Avatar depicts Lord Vishnu taking the form of a boar to rescue the earth goddess Bhudevi from the demon Hiranyaksha who had dragged her into the depths of the cosmic ocean. Varaha slew the Asura and retrieved the earth from the ocean, lifting it to his tusks, restoring Bhudevi to her place in the universe. Varaha Avatar symbolizes the dimension of the full animal form that lived on land. 4. In Narasimha Avatar, Lord Vishnu appeared as a half-lion, half-human creature to protect his devotee Prahalad from his demon father Hiranyakshipu and to end religious persecution and calamity on earth, thereby restoring dharma. Narasimha Avatar is symbolic of divine wrath and the triumph of good over evil. 5. In Vamana Avatar, Lord Vishnu incarnated as a dwarf Brahmin named Vamana to teach the demon king Mahabali a lesson in humility. Vamana requested 3 steps of land from Mahabali, who grants it. Vamana grows in size and in 3 strides encompasses all of existence and beyond. The 3 worlds are restored to the gods and the great Mahabali is humbled. 6. Parashurama is the warrior sage avatar of Lord Vishnu. He was born to rid the earth of corrupt and tyrannical rulers. Parashurama was known for his skill in wielding the axe. The Kshatriya class with weapons and power had begun to abuse their power, take what belonged to others by force and tyrannize people. He corrected the cosmic equilibrium by destroying the Kshatriya warriors 21 times. 7. Rama is the central character of the epic Ramayana. Lord Vishnu incarnated as Rama to destroy the demon king Ravana and restore dharma or righteousness in the world. As a king, he provided exemplary administration, justice and service to his people. The life story of Rama allegorically discusses duties, rights and social responsibilities of an individual. It illustrates dharma and dharmic living through model characters. 8. Krishna, one of the most beloved and worshipped avatars of Lord Vishnu, appeared in the Dwapara Yuga. He played a pivotal role in the Mahabharata, guiding Arjuna as his revered charioteer in the Kurukshetra war and imparting spiritual wisdom through the Bhagavad Gita. He is the god of protection, compassion, tenderness and love and is regarded as the complete avatar of Lord Vishnu. 9. Lord Vishnu took the form of Buddha to teach the path of non-violence, compassion and spiritual enlightenment. Buddha's teachings spread far and wide, leading to the formation of Buddhism. Buddha dedicated his teachings to understanding the cause of suffering and finding a path to liberation and peace. Buddha took birth to bring peace and enlightenment to human beings. 10. Kalki Avatar is believed to be the final incarnation of Lord Vishnu, yet to take place in the future. It is said that Kalki will appear at the end of the Kali Yuga, the current age of darkness, riding a white horse with a fiery sword to end the darkest, degenerating and chaotic stage of the Kali Yuga, or the period, to remove adharma, restore righteousness and usher in the Satya Yuga. The Dashavatara illustrates the belief in a cyclical nature of time and the concept of divine intervention to restore order and maintain cosmic balance. Each avatar is seen as a profound expression of divine grace and wisdom. This is the Tirtha Mandapa. This is where you initiate your prayer and seek his divine blessings with the guidance of the priest. The mandapa is fully built of wood with 4 pillars that contain 16 attractive figures and 9 beautifully crafted murals on the ceiling. The 16 carvings on the pillars depict various divine forms of Lord Krishna and associated with him. The 9 murals on the ceilings depict Lord Brahma and the 8th direction demigods or Ashtadikpalakas, also known as the 8 guardians of the directions, hold significant importance. The whole Tirtha Mandapa carvings are very intricate, complex and beautiful. A Garbhagriha is the innermost sanctuary of the temple, what may be called the Holy of Holies or Sanctum Sanctorum. Garbhagudi, also known as a Sanctum Sanctorum, is the area where the main deity is placed. It is the innermost and most sacred part of the temple. The Garbhagudi is typically small and dimly lit, symbolizing the womb-like space from which creation emerges. On the base, 12 of each of Lord Vishnu's Keshavadi and Shankarshanadi idols are depicted. To both sides of the entrance to the Sanctum Sanctorum are idols of Jaya and Vijaya, Anjaneya and Garuda idols, whereas Gajalakshmi and above that Govardhana Giridhari Gopalakrishna grace the entrance from above. On the eastern wall, Kaliya Mardana, Parthasarathi and Vasudeva Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Sankarshana are placed accurately. There, Brahma, Dakshinamurti, Yoga Narsimha and Skanda idols are also placed on the prescribed locations. There are a total of 44 Keshavadi Murtis or idols sculpted in beautiful black stone on the exterior walls of the Garbhagudi.
जय जय गोकुल वन्द्या जय जय बहुजन मान्या सुललिता अति सुंदरा देवकी नंदना मुरहर वेणु विशारदा निरंजन राम सोदरा चिन्मया सुकोमला पूतनि संहारा मुरली मनोहर श्री मधुसूदन जय जय कृष्ण भजे गोपाल कृष्ण हरे गोकुल नंदन मुनि जन वंदन गिरिधर माधवा Krishna 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 Hare Radha Ramana Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Bhaje Gokula Vandya Nitya Bhaje Krishna.
As you stand with folded hands in front of the adorable idol of Gokul Krishna, you will experience a sense of divine calm. In the abode of Gokul, an association of like-minded people who come together in 1960 to foster the spirit of community participation for the upkeep of our traditions and to undertake welfare work, you have also witnessed the beautiful temple architecture of Bharat. Having built such a beautiful abode for Lord Gopalakrishna, the Gokul Gopalakrishna Trust is committed to making this temple a beatific place of worship and providing state-of-art facilities to every devotee who comes to Gokul to seek solace and His grace. We pray to the Almighty Lord to bestow us His continued blessings.
Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsajanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Atasi Pushpasankasham Haranupurashobhitam Ratnakankanakeyuram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Putilalagasamyuktam Purnachandranibhananam Vilasat Kundaladharam Krishna Vande Jagadgurum Mandara Galdha Samyuktam Charuhasam Chaturbhujam Barhi Biljava Chudangam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Utpulla Padma Patraksham Neelajeemutasannibham Yadavanam Shiroratnam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Rukmini Keli Samyuktam Pitambara Sushobhitam Avapta Tulasi Gandham Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Gopikanam Kujadvaldva Kunkumangita Vakshasam Shrinigetam Maheshwasam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Shrivatsankam Mahoraskam Vanamala Virajitam Shankha-chakradharam Devam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum